Hello, students. I hope each one of you are doing fine. So, are you ready for a new story? Before I start my new story, tell me something. Did you ever help someone? That help could be for your mother, father, your brother or sister, or even for a neighbor or a friend. After helping someone, how did you feel? Yes, definitely there's a sense of happiness after you help someone. So, let me tell you a story of a glass of milk. Once upon a time, there was a boy who was very, very poor. He used to do odd jobs so that he could earn money for food for himself, to pay his school fees. Children, he never gave up on his studies. In spite of the fact that he never had money, he was determined to study. So one day after school, he comes back home. And what does he see? That there is no food today. He thinks that today he will just have a glass of water and go off to sleep. But you know what, children? That poor fellow did not even have a glass of water in his own house. He decided to go to the neighbors and ask for a glass of water. He went and knocked at the door. There came a girl who was very sweet and humble. He asked, "Could you please get me a glass of water?" The girl smiled and went inside. She could see the condition of the boy, and instead of getting a glass of water, she got him a glass of milk. And he was so shocked to see the glass of milk and immediately said, "Oh, no, 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 no. I can't take this. I have no money to pay you for a glass of milk." The girl smiled back and said, "No, don't worry. Please have this glass of milk." He drank the glass of milk and felt better immediately. He repeatedly thanked the girl and went back home. Many years went by. One day, the girl who had helped the boy with a glass of milk felt very, very ill. She was immediately taken to the hospital. A lot of tests were being done there. And then it was found that she has a rare kind of sickness, and it would take a lot of care for a lot of months in the hospital. Dr. Phillips was assigned this case. He promised that woman that, "Please don't worry, I will take care of you." And as he promised, he used to visit her daily, made sure that she was comfortable in the hospital. At night, he used to sit by his bedside and made sure that she was comfortable through the night. With all that care, in 6 months, the woman started getting better. And then came a day when she was all well and was ready to go back home. Now the woman was worried. She called the nurse to her room and shared her worry that she's healthy now but doesn't have enough money to pay the hospital bill. The nurse smiled and said, "Your bill has already been paid." The lady asked, "Who paid my bill?" The nurse said, "You can see it for yourself." The girl was astonished to see the bill, and in bold letters it was written, "Paid in full, years ago, with a glass of milk," and signed by Dr. Phillips. You guessed it right, children. It was the same boy who the girl had helped years ago with a glass of milk, and now he had become a very successful doctor. So, children, what do we learn today? That whenever you get a chance to help someone, never hesitate to help. Who knows how that person might help you in future? But The most important thing is to help others.